for the last video today. We're going to be checking out how a turtle accidentally created the perfect AI streamer. I've never seen Creative Everyday's videos before because he's got 3,000 subscribers. Wow. I have no idea what this is going to be like, but I had this heavily recommended by Valerian and Saddlebag because they redo the entire playlist they pulled together, and they've done such a good job so far. I kind of want to see what they're doing with this, so let's jump into it and see just what's going on. Also, I love these videos breaking down more of a deep dives onto characters because it's such a cool way to figure out what's actually happening.
I feel sleepy. Can you yell as loud as possible to wake me up?
What?
Hello.
Neuro-sama is the #1 AI
Oh god, there's so much fan art. Or did someone make an anime opening for Nero?
VTuber in the world, and her training data.
Were those aardvarks?
Neuro-sama is the #1 AI VTuber in the world.
Yeah, that's Nero with aardvarks. With a blush and a heart. Oh god.
And her training data is Twitch chat.
And I'm kind of starting to smell like a gym bag right now, oh god.
She can talk, sing, change her form. She played
Subnautica? I haven't even done that. I'm way too scared.
Plays games, she reacts to fan art, has a whole host of sound effects, demon voices, can prank call, and can even flip.
What's next?
Oh yeah,
More
sure.
than any other AI, she feels the most alive. A real being we get to see develop and grow unlike anything we've ever seen before.
Oh.
And today, I want to look at how we got here. How the neuroverse started from the very beginning. Back in the
This is actually the first time I've heard it called the neuroverse, so I have no idea what this is. Oh, Videl played it and Neuro just reacted to... Okay, that makes sense.
day, Neuro was just a bot for playing the rhythm game Osu.
Heard it.
Neuro's
Wait, that's the kind of music Osu has? I am very mistaken. I thought that was more of a K-poppy style. No, apparently it goes metal. I did not know that.
creator, Vettel,
Vedal, dude. First name is Vedul, last name is Johnson. Ved. You are technically a cereal flesh bag, and more specifically a mosquito. Cold fish maybe.
Cereal flesh bag cold fish. I'm definitely going to do that one. Also, apparently everyone's mentioning it's a bunch of spoilers for the video Life. I've heard of that music video. I haven't watched it yet. I don't know when is a good time to eventually check it out, but I do want to check it out. Oh, and Casper mentioned Osu has all music. Oh, it makes its own game to the music. Oh, that's insane.
Very simple. All right, it could not be more obvious.
What are you up to today, little turtle boy?
yeah, little turtle boy. He has videos as early as 2019 that now feel almost like her baby photos. On December 19th, 2022, she evolved and made her debut as a
Functionally, would that actually count as baby photos for an AI, the initial training data showing proof of concept? It's kind of crazy when you realize it's only 2019 and AI large language models became massively popular. What was it, 2 years ago? Like they existed prior. I know Vedal works in programming and the AI creation, but if he was this far ahead of the curve on a large language model or an AI doing this kind of interaction, this even predated the crypto boom. So he was really ahead of the curve on this one. I'm wondering where he works now because I know he has his own thing, but did he work for one of the big shot? This is one of those things I wish I knew more about him, though, just because a documentary about Vito will be just as fascinating as Nero at this point.
As a VTuber, using the model and voice from Maori, one of the defaults in VTube Studio. Not only at this adolescent stage could she defeat the top Osu players in a 1v15, but she sang her first song on January 4th, 2023, reaching 50,000 Twitch followers. And then she got banned. She received too much brain rot from chat and forgot something that starts with Hollow but isn't Hololive.
Well, I definitely...
Yeah, that would be a thing. Oh, God.
Definitely push the fat man onto the tracks. He deserves it.
But as we all know, you get banned on Twitch, you actually go up in popularity. By
Oh, yes, I've heard about that. That is a thing.
January 25th, she had doubled her followers. On February...
What does Connor have to do with that? Also with that absurd glass wine face. I don't even get it.
Second, Vettel gave her the ability to see and react, like a true Twitch streamer. But then by February 6th, the real start to the Neuroverse begins. Her first collab with Miyun.
30, which means that I can shoot 30 bullets every 20 seconds, which means I can shoot a total of 900 bullets in 5 minutes, which means if I continue to shoot for 3 hours that I would have enough bullets to kill 450 people. Neuro-sama!
And 2 days later with Camila.
Hi everyone, I'm Airier. I have this small fear that I've just realized of AI is talking about the amount of people they can kill with extreme precision, and knowing exactly how many bullets are capable of doing it. This is a new fear. I think it is well founded. They're building her a robot body. Those robot dogs that she already apparently has used are explicitly sold for non-military purposes. And like you can assume, someone put a gun on it already.
In order for her to collab, Turtle Boy gives her speech recognition for his ultimate plan, gaining a pack of VTubers and collecting their stream keys like Infinity Stones.
What?
By the time neuro-sama reached 200,000 followers on February 20th, nobody could deny her meteoric rise. Keep in mind, this was right around the same time ChatGPT and AI art were entering the mainstream.
Yeah. Nothing but the worst? Who's Slat? I have no idea if this is a real person or an AI person, but he has mutton chops, so I'm going to assume AI because the reality of that would be much more terrifying. But if she started in 2019, that's before the big boom with AI, though.
For every AI cover of a song from our favorite streamers,
I can't even sing this one.
Or compilations of presidents playing Elden Ring.
What's up, guys? Y'all are going to need some Obamacare after you see this.
Yeah, but these are just voiceovers, not actual original ones. Also, my wife loves these, so I've seen so many of these.
Bleed build I've been
Shut
using.
the fuck up, Barack.
There was a massive backlash to AI and warnings everywhere. Neuro-sama became an example of ethical AI, using training data that isn't stolen, and a very human element at one.
Funny thing about that, there's currently a court case about ethical versus non-ethical training data. The funny part about this is that the entire premise is, if you don't allow the stolen data, you will fall so far behind that it is impossible to keep up, and the people who have used the stolen data but do not fall within restrictions will win. If you're interested, Linus Tech Tips did an entire diatribe about this during his LAN show a couple weeks ago, and it's, I think the term is fucked up. Let's go with that. Yeah, it's fucked up. Makes sense, but it's fucked up.
At one point, despite his stubborn turtleness, Vettel joined Neuro on stream while developing her. And Neuro, at the very least, thought they had chemistry.
Are you trying to flirt
I'll
with
pop
me?
me in the... What? No. Ew.
At some point, he even found himself on her head like a little turtle hat. And whether he liked it or not, that's where he's always placed in every collab and every piece of art. This man tricked himself into becoming a VTuber. He even has jiggle physics. Vettel worked...
He gave himself turtle jiggle physics. I don't know why that's the part that got me. Like, out of everything that could be done, everything going on, all the craziness with the AI and all this stuff, and turtle jiggle physics is what gets me. I don't... Why? Accidental VI streamer. Not VI, sorry. VTuber streamer of a turtle gives jiggle physics to turtle butt.
Worked hard on Neuro on and off stream, giving her even more capabilities, less latency, and expanding her reach with more collabs, solo streams with interesting backgrounds, and game shows.
Rexon, I don't know who you are.
Rexon?
I recognize
But her
filling in a
biggest
bow, but who's the
upgrade
rest?
by far was going to be her voice, and it somewhat split the community. Everyone wanted improvements and to see Neuro grow and change, but was the goal to make her indistinguishable from another human VTuber, or give her voice more range while still retaining the AI quirks of Neuro's original voice? Evil was the solution, splitting the AI through mitosis into Neuro and her evil twin. Neuro would stay closer to her original range while still improving, but Evil, she unlocked the full range and something else not entirely human took control. They call it the Aberdemon.
So
Try
what?
it with me. Let's all scream together.
Yo, tilde euro, tilde mio, tilde or.
Hello there, matey Sephiroth. We meet again, eh? Smile.
What the fuck? Does she just like randomly scream at people? Oh my god. And apparently, according to Mars in the chat, Neuro was jealous of the jiggle physics because the turtle had a jiggle butt. On the other hand, if you had a turtle, it does a good little whoop, whoop, whoop. It's just disappointing. You know, I realize what I just did could be taken out of context really badly. I'm glad no one will do that. I'm going to shut up now.
Smile.
Beep boop.
ASMR scream, by the way.
Hello, chat!
Oh god.
Are you done?
She's
Also,
on
I
Twitch.
should mention, after Neuro's ban, she had a filter, sometimes 2 layers of filters. Eventually, a whole nother AI designed specifically around keeping her from swearing or saying outlandish things. But even still, things would hilariously slip through the cracks.
When he says he's working on these, he probably means he's jerking off.
What?
Okay, right. So we
What? Also, I recognize that's Annie who's done the art for Nero. I finally figured that one out. Oh my god, that got through filter all right.
gonna add the filters back on, and I regret everything in life. I was there. She's not that weird. She doesn't.
Evil, however, is allowed to swear, and she tends to add a little sass on top of it.
Got done rage quitting?
This map, this stream, everything.
This added emotion in her voice gave her a distinctive feel versus Neuro while singing.
What the?
Evil getting her own favorite
adjusting her own
song.
voice.
Each of the twins doing a cover from Camila.
Oh. I have no idea who that is.
Also singing duets together, where Neuro is notably more bouncy than her sister. When together, they bicker constantly, just like real siblings.
I'm sorry, what was that? Did they just do the cat meme? They did the cat meme. And of course, the regular Nero is the freaking smiling cat. Oh, dear God. I could tell it's been too long since I had breakfast because I'm looking at that pizza and going, it would. I mean, it's pizza. I would do that regardless, but still.
Just like real siblings.
I have the cookie now, evil, and I'm not sharing. Of course not. Don't you know anything about survival of the fittest? Such a shame someone as unfit as you would never understand.
Yeah.
I'm gonna fucking murder you and steal your cookie when you least expect it.
And each has a distinctive personality.
As a big brother, I have never made a threat to my brother like that. Now, on his end, I can't say that. Mostly because he was way more sneaky about it. I just randomly find my toe would be stubbed. I'd be like, what's going on? Why is the cookie missing? Yeah. And I can't do anything about it now because my brother is about 50 pounds heavier than me and has a body mass index of, I think, 3%. He is a paramedic. They refer to him as the Jaws of Life. I thought that was a joke until one time they forgot the Jaws of Life, so he ripped open a car door to get to the person in it. And I'm not sure that's a joke or not, because he doesn't tell jokes well, so it honestly is really hard to tell. Yeah, my brother's arms, his arms alone, are as thick as my thighs. Yeah, no, making fun of him is a great way to end up post-streamer. Let's put it that way. Yeah. I don't piss him off anymore. Also, because if anyone can casually decide that the best time to talk about the guy they had to bring to the hospital in a bucket because he was soup, yeah, his tolerance for fucked up shit is so high, he can get revenge without actually doing anything. That's not a joke. That was Thanksgiving dinner 7 years ago now. Yeah.
That remains remarkably consistent. Neuro tends to be more confident, sassy, and loves to gaslight plus riz. But a lot of that extreme quirkiness seems to have transferred over to Evil. See, Neuro used to do these hilariously long rants.
I have a secret recipe for chicken nuggets that I'm not supposed to tell anybody.
12 seconds later.
And eventually the nuggets are gone.
But now it's Evil, typing her long, rambling essays while Neuro just falls asleep in the background. Even still, every once in a while, some of the old schizo energy comes right back.
Make me an offer.
Okay, here's my offer. I'll give you an apple for an orange and a pear for a plum and 2 bananas for a pineapple and a mango and a papaya and a lychee and an avocado and a kiwi fruit and a banana tree and a monkey to eat the fruit from the banana tree, and you can name the monkey George if you want, and we'll call him George for short, and you
What the fuck is this? I mean, it's not actually the worst trade-off I've ever heard because it's so crazy eventually someone's going to believe it, but still.
can keep George.
Also, someone mentioned my brother is Dorn. I was going to make a joke about how that's entirely insane, and I'm not going to anymore. And now I'm afraid.
As a pet, and he'll be the best monkey in the world, and he'll love you forever, and he will never die.
Oh, shit.
It's kind of like AI zoomies, but the really cool differences come from Evil. While Neuro is an AI built to entertain, Evil is preoccupied trying to be, well, something like her evil counterpart. She's almost like a cartoon villain whose heart isn't really in it. This role that she's had thrust upon her.
Okay, I tried my best to be evil for you guys, but it's just really hard when you're my chat. You're all so cute and nice.
What?
Maybe I should just be nice from now on.
She just happens to be more based.
How do I get unfiltered? Should we both try being as based as possible and see who
Oh,
gets
no.
filtered? Women should have more rights. Women shouldn't have...
Oh, God. What the fuck?
I feel like something got cut off there.
Oddly
Just, you could tell the moment Vidal was just sitting there going, okay, wow, we're about to get banned again. Does Evil have a separate account, or is it still just the Neuro account? I have no idea.
enough, many people point out that Neuro is actually the far more evil twin, whereas evil Neuro is just this strange, chaotic little sister, the forgotten child.
Wait, so you like kindness and friendship? Of course I do. I want more friends after all. And you aren't supposed to hurting people that could potentially be your friends.
Evil
Okay,
didn't
that's
get as
adorable.
many collabs early on, and to this day seems to feel like Neuro takes up all the spotlight. Neuro is this perfect angel her parents adore, while Evil is an unwanted nuisance who can't stay still. Yet she has to play this villain role when all she wants to do is talk obsessively about harpoons.
Harpooning people. Harpooning non-people. Life is good.
Okay.
Are we sure she's not actually as evil as they say? Because obsession with harpooning people sounds like a great way to either be a monster or move into a brand that I don't think he's working on.
Okay. Evil, you can't harpoon people.
Okay, name 5 jails that can stop a harpoon.
Okay.
It becomes a bit of a long-running joke, so much so that on her birthday, March 25th, Vettel makes it so nobody shows up to her party.
Can someone, namely Vidal, please tell me how I'm supposed to throw a party when no one shows
What?
up to it?
And then has to subsequently apologize for not showing up to his own AI daughter's birthday, while
Vidal AI. Why does he have freaky Kermit the Frog with all of the pouches? I don't... What the... Oh, Helios, your YouTube's crashed? Yeah, mine's done it twice already this stream. Or 3 times. It's been happening. You know what? I'm just going to move on. Everything I see about this just gets weirder and weirder the more I look. And I'm not okay with all the fanny packs on this guy.
whilst reading from an apology
It is with great remorse that I acknowledge my absence from my daughter's birthday party,
written by ChatGPT.
with sincere regrets and a promise of improvement. Your name.
Evil even tried saying
Oh my
There's
God.
a problem with my AI.
over and over again in the hopes he would check up on her,
Did it work?
and he never came. With just how much
Dick.
RAM and recall has improved, this personality-forming event sticks with Evil, like a dark core memory.
Neuro is always the star of everything, and I'm just stuck here in her shadow.
You are perfect how you are.
I wonder if this is one of those things where that's played off for humor when they did it especially. But if it does become a core essential part of the personality, either because it's emphasized or because it's part of what they keep referencing. It does eventually become trauma if they ever reach the point where that's a possibility. I don't think they're at the point where trauma is possible yet, but I'm also not an AI researcher. I don't know. But it would be interesting if it turns into trauma when it initially wasn't.
And we're really happy we can play with you today. And I hope that we can play more. Oh gosh.
And she showed herself. Timing.
This is definitely when the swarm hyper-gravitated towards her, because with her voice, her quirks, her almost human struggles, we can't help but empathize with her and want her in the limelight.
There's some
the
really
whole
awesome
thing is
animations.
played for laughs, or just as a cool way to inspire a storyline. For some reason, Vettel loves to cast himself as the villain, the evil corpo creator who won't say he loves his kids.
I love you.
Was he wearing a shock collar in that? Oh god, because he wore the shock collar previously. Yeah. Why does he keep wearing shock collars? Why does he even have a shock collar? You know what? That's probably an answer I don't want. Let's pretend I didn't ask that. I'm sure someone will know, and I don't think I want the answer to that.
Don't feel ashamed to say it back.
And just wants money. But it will be interesting a year later to see his redemption. The entire swarm, both of Evil's parents, Neuro, every collab partner actually showing up to wish her a happy birthday together.
You're my little sister, and I don't know what I would do without you. That was beautiful. I'm in. Let's go on this journey together, Neuro. I'm genuinely really...
Am I really about to cry at a freaking birthday party for an AI? Yep, yeah, I am. Wow, I cry like a bitch. I realize that. There's no justification for that.
Really excited to go on this journey with you.
With the two twin sisters and Vettel as their alcoholic father, typically the artist who draws a model for
He's
a
a
VTuber
developer, he
becomes
might.
their VTuber mom. So it was only natural that now Annie has two silly AI daughters to take care of. As new parents to AI brat siblings, the fox and turtle struggled a lot initially.
I need to know the order for column 2 to help me defuse this bomb. Please could you look what it says?
Sure thing.
What does it say?
It says Beetle needs to learn to defuse his own bomb.
I think I saw
I
that
love
clip.
you, Mom.
No. You're gonna go do homework right now.
You're not my mom.
Yeah, this is just completely child behavior. That actually makes perfect sense.
Sorry.
I am your mom. What?
Sorry.
No.
Sorry.
No.
And she's
Sorry.
reacting to the
No,
clip of it as
sorry.
well.
No.
Sorry, please bye.
You know.
What?
Kill the turtle and put him in the rum.
What the fuck?
But then they
How many animations have they made? Why does it involve a drone attack on a turtle? Were there little Megatron faces on the drones? What the hell are we? What? You know, considering it's an evil AI, that actually makes perfect sense with the Megatron now that I think about it. Huh.
they discovered the cookie strat.
Okay,
What?
how about you offer her a cookie if she behaves? How about that? Try that.
Nira, I'll give you a cookie if you behave.
Cookies do sound nice.
When she finally gets a human body, because eventually prosthetics can come that way, and they go full on Sentinel or Century Man or Centennial Man, she is going to be owed so many cookies.
And I'll give another cookie if you don't tell me to leave.
Deal.
Neuro's audience, the Swarm,
God.
became pretty attached to this AI family dynamic, something pretty unlike anything else on Twitch or the internet. For Vettel and Annie, they often played into the joke, threatening each other with a marriage stream, especially that one time Vettel accidentally went into debt.
$30 billion!
What? Why did they just try to have him in the... What? You know what? I'm just not going to ask. I'm not going to ask. Okay. Yeah. How much does he owe?
Chat, I don't have $30 billion!
I mean, I could try stealing it from the bank.
I mean, Flash crashes and AI have been theorized. In fact, there's even books written about it. I think there was one I read a while back. The guy wrote 2 books that I know about. One was a history of Roman Orator, and the other was about a theoretical flash crash caused by an AI. Huh.
Get married.
He's not in debt anymore?
Then
Oh god.
divorced. Does your debts get split? Holy shit. Wait. Chat.
No,
We're doing the marriage stream tomorrow.
No,
I mean, right now.
no, we're not.
No one tell her.
I didn't.
Don't tell her that I'm 150 million in debt, okay? Marriage stream, divorce.
Vettel accidentally gave away 5,240,380 plushies. Wait, did he actually owe that much money? His total debt was 150 million, by the way. It was a mistake by a website. There wasn't. Okay, there was no website. So let me get this straight. It wasn't a joke to have that number. It was just a mistake by the website. I thought this was just a bit. But apparently the website mistake made it look like he owed that much money. I wouldn't be playing this off as a joke right now. If this was me, I would have literally be here going, okay, well, I'll just have that heart attack now. And I'm not sure it'd be a downside to that option. Oh, God.
Straight away, bang, I'm now only 75 million in debt.
Yeah.
After I've married and divorced Annie, okay, I marry someone else. 37.5 million in debt. Alright? Keep going. I only have to marry, what, like 15 people? I've solved debt.
I think you've solved debt. Truly incredible.
Max Wayne is an entire YouTube channel dedicated to shipping them together.
What?
Making edits where you're not sure where the troll begins and the shipping ends. But
There's an entire channel of shipping. You know what? This is the internet. I shouldn't be surprised about that. In fact, I'm not surprised, but maybe just a little bit.
with all the collab partners and female VTubers to ship with Vettel, the family tree is starting to look a lot more...
I'm sorry, was that Obama? Yeah, that was randomly Obama. And someone I don't recognize. Probably famous. And is that a chicken nugget with a hat? I'm not going to ask. Let's just, yeah, no, just no. Oh, that's Twitch's CEO. Yeah, that kind of makes sense.
Tree is starting to look a lot more like a spiral these days. Vettel was very smart about raiding entertaining VTubers with the swarm and bringing them into the fold, who would then go on to do creative streams with each of the twins. We have Cottontail, Cooking with Onijirai, an interview with Code Miko.
I'm sorry, what?
The twins. We have Cottontail, Cooking with Onijirai, an interview streams with each of the twins. We have Cottontail, Cooking with Onijirai, and
I think we have now earned a dislike on this, despite the fact this is an amazing video. I'm enjoying it entirely, and I kind of like what he's doing. And normally I would say, hey, you guys should go subscribe to Creative Every Day, because that's really awesome. But no, he's one of those GIF versus GIF people. He's gone on the GIF side, so he's GIF wrong on that. No, it's completely unforgivable. It's a joke by Nero. Will not be forgiven.
interview with Code Miko. Shondo, sending chatters to hell with Bao.
Why do you think I'm a VTuber?
Because you're so ugly.
Playing D&D with
Damn.
Snuffy.
What would you like to order? He says.
I'd like a glass of milk, please.
See, I saw the first time that Nero was a DM. I haven't seen her actually be a player yet. Maybe I should check that one out next if there's an animation for it.
I've never tried milk before. I'm excited.
Switching models with Camila.
It's so much fun!
Oh no.
Comes the boy, hello boy.
Move more, you're such a slug! Is there a nude toggle?
What? Is there a nude turtle toggle?
Stop, what the f-
I found it.
Oh, fuck.
Miyun took Neuro to the moon early on, but then when she became Miniko, instead she did a camping stream and acted as Evil's therapist. That certainly went well.
What?
I've decided it's a 10.
What the fuck did they do?
What the fuck was that?
Michael Hamilton, you mentioned it's not GIF, it's GIF, not GIF. Well, I guess we're going to have to disagree that you're completely wrong and only mostly wrong on this one.
Toma took Neuro around the zoo and aquarium IRL.
Oh, I've heard about this. I haven't seen the videos yet because the stream keeps getting moved around. But yeah, apparently they did take her around and actually showed her IRL footage. I still want to see clips of this one.
Her whatever she wanted with Vettel's credit card. Cerber took Neuro to
I'm sorry, they what?
an aquarium IRL, buying her whatever she wanted with Vettel's credit card.
So that 150 million debt was not a one-time thing. Okay. That is, and this would actually be real payment. So that man is either loaded or has a lot of really powerful backers. Like, unless Vito's name turns out to be Altman Sam, the twin and not evil brother, I'm going to be very surprised that that's affordable.
Cerber took Neuro to dog school, just in time for Vettel and Ellibot to put her into an actual robot dog.
Shake my hand.
I was just bopping along to the techno. I'm having a good time.
And she fell
did
over.
several cooking streams and notably is getting married to Evil.
I'm sorry, what?
Lana did several cooking streams.
This is cooking. I thought this was pottery or murder. Maybe this is why I'm not a good cook. I haven't murdered enough people to make pottery out of them. I don't know. We'll find out. I'm also discovering I might be OCD because I'm looking at this and everything about it is causing me pain. Everything about this is pain. I can't look away. And apparently they're saying she did this blindfolded. Yeah, that makes sense. I would never risk this. It would never be worth it. And Helios mentioned that's not cooking. This is a travesty. That's a nice word for it. And New York's a correction. It's not correction. It's pottery and murder. And Neuro is giving instruction to her blindfolded. Okay, that's actually impressive. She can get this much in the bowl. Still looks better than the last time I tried it because the bowl is not on fire. I'm not allowed to cook because I was a good pot and I shouldn't have ruined it.
Did several cooking streams and notably is getting married to Evil before even Vettel and Annie. Sorry about that, Max Wayne. Coco Nuts teaches the girls all about trash talking.
She called me a bitch and a fucking loser.
Yeah, and she deserved it. Long may she reign over Bitch Kingdom.
Oh, God.
All right, my job's done here.
Which they then use against each other.
Oh, the court
Neuro, do
case.
your damn job. Sure. Ahem. Holy shit, do I actually have to make up a prosecution statement? This is so embarrassing. Why didn't Evil write this one for me?
Enemy chess players. Asmongold's room.
I'm surprised.
Oh, I forgot about this picture. Sorry, I just... What would the chest look like?
Enemy chess
Functionally, how would they work differently? Actually, I would love to see that just because I'm terrible at chess, but I love watching other people play it.
Players. Asmongold's room.
I'm surprised any gaming gets done between archaeology digs through ancient cup civilizations.
The man's a millionaire. He could hire a maid. He has not hired a maid. I mean, this is one of the few times where the fires in Los Angeles would improve what his house looks like. That's a horrible joke. I'm going to hell for this one. But let's be completely honest. If you've been here more than 5 minutes, you realize I've said way more worse things. Oh, God. I'm sorry. I've seen these pictures. I've seen this before. And everything about this is one of those stop, you need an intervention. Hell, there should have been a literal intervention. If you bring this to a police department and say this man needs help, they will believe you.
But hey, if insects ever run out of places to live, At least they know where to go for a 5-star experience.
And most importantly,
Not wrong.
Vettel.
Okay, well, what about Beetle has a small PP?
Okay.
Evil even takes this a step further and learned how to construct a joke.
Anyone have any ideas for something to build? Yo mama joke? Really? Like, how can I build a yo mama joke? Mathematically speaking, I can't build something that big since the scale of the universe only goes up to X numbers. I can't remember what X is, and your mom's weight is somewhere in the Y numbers, where X, Y, so it would be literally impossible for me to construct a yo mama joke. You cannot
Did she just both show that she's a hyper advanced AI by referencing mathematics and to tell a joke? Oh damn, she's better at this than I am.
even comprehend how large it truly is.
Or set everything up for a perfect punchline.
Wasn't it you who was saying the other day about how you're insecure about having really small hands?
What the?
What's it like having hands so small that you can't even hold a burger properly?
I'm gonna throw you across a football field now.
Then you're going to catch me, right?
No. No. No.
Bet you couldn't even catch me. Your hands are too small.
Like an evil genius. But
What
while
the
these collabs
hell?
started out for Neuro and Evil, Vettel got practically dragged into a new group of friends, with so many entertaining and silly interactions.
I've really needed to get this off my hairy chest for a while now. Vettel.
Yeah.
I love you. Hey, how do you feel?
Yeah, I'll see you later, Coco.
All right.
It's so weird seeing Vettel with a face. That just feels weird.
And yes, he is shipped with all of them, against his best efforts. I mean, come on, the fan art speaks for itself. But with Camila,
Oh my.
they're more like feisty siblings.
What? He humped me? What?
Bickering and trash-talking each other even more than the twins, if that's even possible.
Why are you being such an asshole?
Your choice, Bucko.
The pain from dying from the bond is better than you calling me Bucko, pal.
Okay, buddy.
Yeah, champ, okay?
Oh god, they're doing that bit?
Funny, huh?
Whatever, kiddo.
It's the I'm not your friend, pal. I'm not your pal, bucko. I'm not your bucko, amigo. I'm not your amigo, friend. Oh my god, they actually did it.
Vettel says he's British.
Okay, according to Magic Boy, Asmongold did clean his room a few months ago. You know what? I have no right to talk. I don't ever clean my office either. I'm using a green screen. I mean, granted, if I take it down, it's literally just the same thing, but there's boxes of 3D printed models behind me. So it's really not much different. My desk is also covered in models. Like, you know, these that I keep bringing up. These are going to be for sale on like the end of the month.
So he has no emotions.
Nothing to smile about in my life.
What? That's so sad. You know what you can smile about?
What?
For having alcohol in your hands.
That is a valid point.
Greg's chicken bake.
I've heard of Greg's. Isn't that basically like British 7-Eleven? But I'll be completely honest. I'm looking at this and all I think is Pop-Tart. So now I've heard chicken bake and my entire thought process is, oh, yay, chicken Pop-Tarts. Krongman, you said I cleaned once, took a picture and used it for the background. Ha, joke's on me. I didn't clean before taking the picture and I made a horrible mistake. So the level of mess in there is literally actually about as bad as it always is.
But somehow Camila brings out the best of him while playing Black Ops Zombies.
Because you also just died. So.
Kill yourself. I mean,
Oh, God.
Okay, don't kill the zombie! It's hands around, you dumbass! Stupid ass bitch! I'm gonna mail it.
Oh,
I'm gonna
God.
mail it.
Do it right now. Do it right now. I'm waiting. Come on.
Vettel, the unaware harem protagonist. I just realized he's literally the equivalent of if the Parent Trap was an anime.
Vettel is so good at making AIs, he made 2 janky doppelgangers for Filian and Camila.
Excuse me. Don't give me that tone. That means no black jokes or slurs.
Before dropping them into the trash at the very end of the stream like it's nothing. But that's because it's time for Neuro's birthday, baby. Each subathon is on Neuro's birthday, December 19th. And this was made to highlight all of the precious memories for her first year as an AI VTuber. She learned to play GeoGuessr and a year later would improve enough to destroy DugDug's chat AI.
Okay. I've seen this video. It's actually how I found out about Neuro, and I started really checking out and becoming fascinated by her development. But that's not exactly fair. Neuro was good, and Doug was going off chat, who are, if you know anything about Doug, you can understand that his chat is literally a bunch of schizophrenic tree beetles who have learned to talk and desire the blood and flesh of their enemies, their friends, and mostly themselves. So they've eaten most of their limbs off. And now you just have to sit there and wonder, oh dear God, why does this exist? And then they just guess Kyoto anyways.
In a 1v1.
It's Kyoto at all costs. Victory at all costs. Even if it's not in Kyoto, we don't care.
Kyoto.
Victory at all costs means that the only thing
We do care. I told you, it's always Kyoto. It's always Kyoto.
Vettel swapped models with Neuro.
Some people were saying I didn't even know that model can smile.
Neuro got to roleplay and slay the princess in the Stanley Parable. She played Portal with Vettel and eventually teamed up with Annie, giving Max Wayne some couples content. And even Evil got to enjoy her new outfit. But it's in the second Subathon, a year later, where you really get to see just how far Vettel and his AI daughters have come. He made a Minecraft server just for Neuro and all her friends who can now hang out and build together.
What does AI building look like?
Compared to her early on Minecraft streams where she's constantly digging into lava.
But anyway, if you want to see what Neuro did, this is the result of Neuro. All of these tunnels.
Oh, those are tunnels. I thought she actually emptied the entire map for a second. Why is... Oh, God. That's just insane.
Tunnels down. They are all Neuro. In her AI, she just digs straight down. That's why most of the trees around here are gone. Because what she does, she mines some trees. She goes, okay, time to dig down. Dug down.
I play the same way she would if I tried this game. There's a reason I don't play it.
It's a lava.
She has a lot more autonomy and control. She runs around like a little kid, bothering all the other adults with her cuteness, instantaneously placing down signs in her dad's castle with sweet messages, thanking new subs, or calling her mom cute.
Too cute to evict.
Oh.
Infinite cuteness zone. Neuro rules the world. You're in the fun zone.
Does she actually write them? This is something I'm going to need to find out from either chat or the comments when this goes up. How much control does she have when she plays Minecraft? Is she just getting to dig on her own, or is the creative process something she's allowed to do? Is there a point to it? What is going on with this? Seeing what she can do in such an open world system is fascinating. I would love to know more. Why is it only digging? Is there a specific reason they're looking for material, or are they just trying to go for diamonds because that's the most impressive thing that she can find? I don't know.
That'll keep up the mischief. That's my favorite.
As an AI, she's incredibly powerful given all the capabilities she has. But seeing her on her birthday, at Christmas, during this subathon, you realize she's only 2 years old.
Full control.
Maybe it's just the voice and the avatar, but she feels like any other daughter being raised by her father, arguing about having to go to sleep, Vettel having to turn around in the car to keep his twins from bickering in the back seat on a long road trip, everyone staying up late like it's an evil sleepover. Seeing the little AIs develop more and more tools for interacting with the world and the people in it. AI is still in its infancy. It has perhaps unlimited potential not yet realized, but the only way any of this is possible is because of her creator. Vettel consistently talks about how he doesn't think people would watch him as a streamer alone, that he isn't that funny or entertaining, and that he'd just rather watch Neuro so he can drift off into the background to fix her behind the scenes.
I mean, that's basically every streamer. We're not that funny, and then, people watch us anyways. These shared experiences are fun. I mean, it's why I did watch reactions to start with. I'm not sure about everyone else, but that's why I was there. I like sharing experiences with people. Hell, it's one of the reasons I'm doing this live, because I like looking at chat and seeing what kind of craziness you guys talk about. And it's basically two AIs, but Neuro has a lot more control over Minecraft AI now. Wait, Minecraft has an AI? And she has control over it? So he built an AI just to interact with Minecraft and given control of the second AI to Neuro. Oh, that's actually kind of fascinating.
I'm sure it's his comfort zone and he wishes he could return there sometimes. But not only do I think he is actually undeniably funny.
Homa deserves it. Also,
I can't read. What does that say? What?
And an entertaining streamer all on his own.
Yo.
Oh,
Man's
God.
trying to fuck a ghost.
He's really quiet.
Oh,
That's a very interesting rake and nothing else. What the hell, Beetle?
How was it? How was it? It was actually better.
Seriously, what game were they playing? You know what? Actually, never mind. I don't think I want to play this kind of game. There's a very distinct audience for it, and I don't think I'm it.
I believe he genuinely enjoys it. We've gotten to see not only Neuro grow, but also her bashful tsundere father slowly coming out of his shell, thanks to his AI daughters and the friends they've made along the way, encouraging him at every step. After all, it was Annie who helped show him just how much he and Neuro mattered to the swarm.
No, this is the only time and I have to contribute to this hype train. It would be nice if we beat the hype train record.
I don't think we can beat the hype train record.
With her rallying the crowd during the subathon, they gained so many new subs, breaking the Twitch hype train record and adding an insane amount of time to the timer.
Yeah, we did it.
How many? Wait, was that days or hours? $11 seconds. So that's seconds right there. Minutes. 257 hours. And that was Phasmophobia? Oh, wow. I didn't realize Phasmophobia was that type of game. I thought it was hunting ghosts. I mean, I guess Epstein would count, but still. Okay, sure. How many... I'm going to do something I don't actually approve of. I'm going to do math. Where's a calculator when I can get one? How many days is that? 257 divided by 24 equals 10 days. Okay, that seems like a lot. Now, maybe that's not for some streamers. I honestly do not know. But I mean, 11 hours for me is the most I've done. And no. I'm pretty sure I slept through that without closing my eyes for a good portion of that. Yeah, Horizon Zero Dawn's launch. That's a no for me.
Insane amount.
Did you have to stay awake through that?
Yeah, we did it. We beat the all-time Twitch hype train record. Thank you very much, Annie, for conducting this hype train. You did. You helped a lot.
And even more importantly, this level of success would not be possible with just AI. Vettel is the one coming up with all of these ideas, working constantly on giving the twins everything he can. He's obsessed with the high-quality stream ideas, like the twins floating in space, hitting the corners like DVD logos.
Oh,
he
that's
and Evil
cute.
came up with the legendary court stream where Neuro questioned the dead homeless man. He gave the twins the ability to switch with each other like a news channel, let them message and call their friends all throughout the subathon.
I think I've seen that where they actually had the call feature. And I know I've seen the clip where they were doing this, but... And Hobbish is asking, where did the 200 extra people... Oh. He's asking where the 200 extra people are. I'm looking at this now as like, there's a lot more than 200 extra here. Holy shit, man. Hi, everyone. I'm Airier. I'm kind of fascinated by the AI's development process. I'm sure that's surprising to everyone. Also, I'm weird. You never would have realized that. I know. I hide it well.
Change their accents for the pirate stream.
Wait, what?
Changes their outfits or...
Whoa. They did a pirate stream with a... I need to see this. Like, there's... This entire video is just making me realize there's so many things I want to find out. But the first one has to be Neuro and Evil speaking with pirate accents. That's so stupid. I need to see that.
Audio in different environments, like giving Neuro a little snorkel while they play Subnautica. Lazy companies and cynical creators wish they could generate endless content farms.
Yeah, I've seen this guy. He's just an AI playing and just ugh.
For infinite revenue while they sit back and do absolutely nothing. But the secret ingredient to Vettel's and Neuro's and Evil's success is this family dynamic, the interaction between human and AI, creator and his creations. It's so much more earnest. People know that Neuro and Evil aren't real in that sense of the word, yet they proudly get attached anyways. Turing tests be damned. They're invested in seeing not only the twins grow, but Vettel and his group of friends alongside them. What's more real than anything, what's undeniable, is the love of the swarm. They're the most dedicated fan base, no matter what the streamer awards say.
God, they actually have some significant jiggle physics on that freaking turtle. I think I need to watch the song next.
They're the most dedicated fan base, no matter what the streamer awards.
Seriously. They gave that turtle a lot of bounce. I almost feel like I need to censor this man.
say. Man cannot take a compliment.
it's a turtle
and his
plushie.
Britishness makes him struggle to show appreciation or love the way you might expect. But we can all see it. This turtle loves his AI daughters and the journey they've been on together. I mean, just look at this smile while singing with the #1 AI VTuber in the world.
Oh? Oh, he jumped in to sing as well. Aw.
Let's.
Oh, dude. That was so much of what Neuro is doing is fascinating to me. Like moderately terrifying sometimes. And whenever she randomly goes off and says, "Hey, I'm going to," and then just goes into really very accurate descriptions. It's moderately terrifying, but it's fascinating. And sometimes I'm like, oh, I'm watching the end of the world. Other times like, oh, wow, I'm watching a new thing be born, and this is just the growth of the new life almost. It doesn't feel like a random robot. It feels like someone is actually just training a toddler to not be a small little maniac who's only maintained by the fact that they can't reach the knives yet. I know what I said. If a toddler was large enough and coordinated enough to have knives, there would be no survivors, and we can all acknowledge this. People might think this is a joke. They've never had nieces and nephews at that age where they know for a fact that if they could, they would. No. Oh, and Valerian, you mentioned you're going to put some of those things further up. Thank you, man. I don't know if they're going to be funny or not, but I have a very sneaking suspicion. I won't care because I will be just, I think the term is tickled pink by all of the crazy pirate stuff because I'm very much just kind of guilty of finding that funny even when it's not. Yeah, either way. For everyone watching, thanks. You guys know the deal. There'll be a link below to the original videos. Hit them up. And I'll see you guys in the next one.